I believe, I mean, everyone else on 90210 is on Dancing with the Stars, including Shannon. I believe Tori was asked. Like, she's not making that up.
Oh, of course she was asked. That is 100%. But by the way, the thing that I keep thinking about with Anna Delvey and the ankle monitor, that's got to make some lifts difficult. Like, where do you put your hand? Do you go below the monitor or above the monitor? They're bedazzling the monitor. There is just something that I love about her being there, which is just, again, you can go to jail and do these crazy crimes and you're on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, and there was a lot of controversy about that. I think, was it Whitney? I mean, was it Whoopi? I think Whoopi slammed her. I think Whoopi was really against her being on, and I think she slammed Whoopi back. A lot of people, I mean, I love it. I'm like, bring her on, but a lot of people are like, yes, you do the crime. Why are you on the TV? I'm okay with it, but a lot of people were not. I think Whoopi was one of the very vocal ones against it.
Yeah, it's hard to set an example to the next generation where we're literally saying that crime pays.
Well, look at Gypsy Rose. I mean,
yeah, crime pays.
She has a TV show. I mean, I'm shocked that she's not on there.
Well, maybe there's always next season.
Yes, there's always next season.
Okay, and this was something you and I talked about the other day because we are both big Ryan Murphy fans.
Obsessed.
It is like Ryan Murphy month this month. It is crazy. So he has the new American Horror Story coming out, and that's the one that Travis Kelce is in. There was another one, and then the Menendez show. And for anyone who didn't watch Swans, go back and watch it. It was amazing. He is just phenomenal. But the Menendez brothers apparently are not happy.
They're not. And, you know, Rosie O'Donnell actually just spoke out, too, about this. She's spoken out throughout the years about that they shouldn't be in jail because, like, she suffers from abuse and, like, they were abused. And believe it or not, and Kim Kardashian and the actor that plays either Eric or Lyle just went to visit the Menendez brothers in jail. Somehow, since we spoke yesterday, I've read all this today. And apparently the two brothers were just together for the first time. I don't know if they got together to make a statement together, but yes, they're not happy with it. And they said that like Ryan purposely went out of his way to like, I guess that he had ill intents because there's no way that he's trying to represent the facts because the facts are so not what actually happened.
Ryan's out to make a good show. First and foremost.
Yeah.
I mean, he did a great job on OJ. But again,
all of it.
I find it hard to believe that a producer, director, writer, showrunner, creator like Ryan Murphy walks into any project saying, I'm going to make them look bad. He's out to make the most interesting TV show. And at this point, I think people know that Ryan Murphy's telling of a lot of these stories is very heightened, that it's based on actual events, but it's also from a point of view, and it's you know, hard to you can't say it's nonfiction, I guess is my point. It is based on, and I just was like, really? They're now coming out. And I understand why they're coming out. But you know what it does? It makes ratings better. That's all it does.
It makes ratings better. And I don't really know what they meant. Like, I think part of it was they meant, like, look, if you watch the trailer, it is very homoerotic. Now, there was undertones of that in the story. That's the whole story. But I think they're implying, like, you know, but I mean, again, it is Ryan Murphy. Like, have you watched any of these other shows? Like, I mean, I'm all here for it. Like, I can't watch this fast enough. Now, I don't know when I'm going to watch this, but I'll probably watch it before Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Like, I am so excited for this.
By the way, I'm going to think that Ryan Murphy shows are not big in prison, top of the list for viewing.
Probably not.
I'm going to give them that bye.
Well, I mean, are we going to have a Diddy, an American Crime Story Diddy next? Probably.
Of course. That is so his vibe. What's interesting, though, is he absolutely leans into bringing on people to his shows that are not traditionally actors. And I don't know how he does it, but he gets really solid performances out of the people. Go back and watch Kim in the one that aired last year. And this is the big one with Travis Kelce. He looks great in the trailers.
First of all, you must be so happy for your boy Travis Kelce. I saw something. Apparently, he's not looking so good, sitting on the sidelines or something. Something just happened.
Oh, but everyone's saying he doesn't. He looks unhappy because Taylor's not the game. No, he looks unhappy because he's playing well, but they're shutting him down, so he's frustrated. Yeah, he's not unhappy because Taylor isn't there. I'm sure on a personal level he is, but that's not why he's sitting and moping on the sidelines. To me, he just looks frustrated, and that's definitely because of the game.
They're not letting him play somehow.
No, they are letting him play, but all the other teams have really figured out how to cover him and how to shut him down, and he and Mahomes have this big relationship, and he is there when he needs him, but I think he's frustrated because he's not being used as much because they're almost using him as a decoy.
That makes sense.
You're like, I could so care less about this. But
no, I mean, like, I get it. Like, they've studied him so much, they figured out what he's going to do. Well, he needs to come up with some new moves, it sounds like.
You know what?
Yes.
Easier said than done.
Have I just solved all the problems for football?
Absolutely everything. But that's why he looks mopey. But it's going to be fascinating.
He looks good in the trailer, yeah.
How he does. Because this is talk about soft launch versus hard launch. This is a hard launch.
This is a hard launch. I mean, Kim apparently is going to be doing more acting. We all know once Ryan Murphy gets his hands on you, if he likes you, I mean, we got lots of parts and lots of options here. I mean, I'm excited for him. I mean, look, he's going to keep hurting himself out on the field. Doesn't Taylor want him taken away from that and just protected on a movie set somewhere?
I have no idea, but those two are having a good year. They're the ones that are going to write, Dear Diary, this was the best year ever.
Sorry, Jennifer, we're putting our good thoughts on this year. Yeah, I think they're both having a good year. As if Taylor has ever had a bad year. Well, I guess the Kanye year was not so great.
Well, and she's had personal breakups and this and that. But this
That's
is
true.
like, this is everybody's riding high and hopefully appreciating the moment.
You and I have to do an end of the year, who had a good year and who had a bad year.
We do.
I just thought of good examples.
It's completely subjective, but that's the world we live in. David, I love you.
It's always a pleasure, Melissa. It's always a pleasure. And next month is only 30 days away. Just think of it like that.
Oh, and we have so much content.
Oh God, this Diddy thing is not going away. So we're gonna have lots of.
We're gonna be eating out on this one for a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.